Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel. And here we are. It is Saturday, May the 13th already. Boy, I'm telling you, time just flies. Anyway, on Saturdays, I like to do a little Saturday happenings video where I talk about the videos that I made last week, what's coming up next week, and what I'm working on now. So last week was a fun week. I got to make a couple of fun recipes from the freezer challenge. The thing, Linda over at Linda's Pantry had this idea that she needed to kind of clean out her freezer. She needed to kind of go through because it was getting so full. She didn't have room to put some stuff in. So she said, you know what? I wonder if we can go 6 months without buying meat, like with using meat from the freezer. I'm game because I have a lot of meat in my freezer, a lot of things in my freezer that need to be used. I need to cycle things out. So it's interesting because one train of thought was people were saying, oh my gosh, I don't want to take anything out of my freezer because things are so bad right now and prices are just going up like crazy. And what if I use it all and then I have to spend the higher prices? Okay, that's a thought. The other thought is I buy all my meat on sale. So some of the meat that's been in there, I'll be honest, it's over a year old. Probably even some of it more than that. But I bought it when they were on really good sales and the prices back then were even lower. So they were a lower priced sale on top of it. So I'm eating the meat, which was my intention. You buy it on sale. It's one of the reasons you preserve food too. You get it from your harvest, which by the way, I'm working on my garden. I'll talk about that in a minute. But you get it either like you harvest it, you get it on sale, and then you preserve it so that when prices change, you can go back and eat that. So technically, while the prices in the store for meat are so high right now, I'm eating meat at the sale price. So that is working for me. It may not, some people want to save it and they don't know what's going to happen next. But you know what? I bought the food to put in the freezer to preserve it, to eat it when things get rough. And right now, the prices are rough, so I'm going to reflect on that. So it's fun. I did a chicken, and honestly, cost-effective wise, that chicken when I made both meals and I included all the extra ingredients was about 27 bucks. But it provided 7 full meals. It provided 2 dinners of one, 2 dinners of another, 2 lunches, and I even packaged one up and took it to my neighbor that I kind of hang out and I help her some things. The lady that I watch her I don't watch her. I hang out with her. I kind of help her with things she needs help with. But I like to take her up food that I cook, and she likes that. So there were 7 meals from that for 27 bucks. So each meal was like less than 4 bucks. So that's good. Then that was cool. And then there was the Bean Bonanza. Bean Bonanza, so much fun. And the meal that I made, which was the black-eyed peas with the sausage and greens, that was so good. I loved that. I took some to Vi. She loved that too. But that was great. And I actually ended up with 5 meals from that because Brian and I had dinner. We had leftovers for lunch, and then I took a meal up to Vi. So that was 5 meals. And the protein in the meal was just enhanced and kind of actually increased because of the beans in there. It's so good for you too. And I'm super excited about the beans, I gotta tell you. Also, I did the cinnamon hummus. That stuff's so good. I love it. And somebody suggested to use pears, dip pears in it. That would be really good. It's good. And it's like, you know how you want to have, I've made fruit dips before, but they're just a lot of sugar or they're super sweet. This is such a good thing because it's just got that nice cinnamony, I like to add nutmeg flavor, and it's like a hummus, so it's healthy for you. And it was just good. It's got honey in it. You could also use like a brown sugar, sugar replacement kind of thing if you wanted to even eliminate the honey. But anyway, that was a good recipe. So then today there's this. Tomorrow, let's talk about next week. Tomorrow I will post my video of the meat that what I'm taking out of my freezer for this week's meals. I already have kind of an idea about one thing that I want to do. So I'm going to get that. I'll show you. Only because it's already cooked. It's just super simple. A couple things like that. So I want this to be an easy week because I'm busy in my garden. So I want to make that an easy week. So Sunday will be the freezer meals. I'm going to do a little video also on a little tip about using something you can do with your dried beans besides cook them. genius. So I'm going to do that. That video will come up and you'll get a little information about extra thing you can do with your dried beans. A lot of people know it, some people may not. So that's cool. I've got my notes. And I also need to make the videos. I'll make the videos using the food from the freezer. So that's cool. And then I've got tips. I wanted to do a video, and I mentioned this before. A lot of people said, yes, I'm looking forward to that video. So I'm going to make a video on freezer tips, like the different types of freezers, the way to use them, just stuff like that. So I'm going to put a video next week about freezer tips, so you'll want to watch for that. And then I need to make my lily updates, because my trillium lily, it's on the the end of its little cycle. I'm looking at the flowers right now. They're very purple. It's kind of cool. And my voodoo lily is getting big. And I need to show you that, because I actually planted some other cool stuff over there. So I'm going to do that. But today, I'm working on my garden. And over here, well, there's Snickers. But over there is, I tilled that up the other day. And I've got some straw on it to keep the weeds and keep moisture. And anyway, so I've got over there, I hope he didn't do what I think. Snickers, come here. Come on, bub. Come here. I don't want him to do what I think he's going to do. Anyway, so over there, yeah, okay. Over there is artichokes. I have 8 artichokes planted. Let me see if there we go. I have 8 artichokes going over there. Sorry about that. But I'm not going to stop the video because it's just the way it is. So there's 8 artichoke plants, the green globe artichokes. I'm really excited. 2 of them are looking a little bit sad, but I'm hoping they come back. So I'd love that to be big artichoke plants. That'll be cool. And then I've added a couple of these little greenhousey things. They're like little ones because I've got a couple plants in there. And then down there, down that stairway, is my voodoo lily and some other stuff I'm going to show you. But behind me, my big greenhouse right there, I'm getting busy. And there's all my little side raised beds. That's my day. I'm going to spend the whole day doing my garden. And then, you finished? Yeah. And then I'm going to, I'll do a video of it. But if you're wondering what's this long thing goes along there, even over here, that is a trench that goes all the way up. I'm going to see if you can see. All the way up there, there's a building. There it is. See that building? That's where our well is. See that? So our well is there, and we had a leak from the well to the house. So we had to have this entire line replaced. So the trench is dug. The plumber's coming back on the 19th to do a little finish, but we have water because that black thing right there is our water line. Anyway, so on the 19th, that will get filled in, and we'll be able to properly plant some new grass and make the yard look good. But anyway, so today's garden day. I'm going to go do my gardens, and I think that's it. That's it for Saturday happenings. It is an amazingly beautiful day. I love it. Because we will go like these really icky, cold, rainy days, and then have a nice springy day, and then rainy, cold days, and then a springy day. But it's like finally we clicked into spring, and this is what it is. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to get busy, and then I will show you my garden. Once I have it all planted, we'll do a little tour, and I think that's it. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.